Hi, how are you? My name is Emilio from Stellar. Thank you so much for joining us today. In this video, we're going to be giving you the steps, showing you the steps on how to encrypt, how to decrypt, and how to recover your hard drive inside of your Mac. So encryption is a tool that essentially encrypts the hard drive to make it scrambled so that it is more secure, so that if your Mac is lost or stolen, nobody can access that data. Well, the great thing is there is some software built into every single Mac to allow you to easily encrypt your hard drive. So we're going to be covering that, as well as the steps on how to decrypt your hard drive, and also some steps on how to recover your hard drive if you have lost some data. So of course, what is the hard drive? Well, the hard drive is what's inside of every single computer. Whether you've got yourself a desktop, an iMac, a Mac Pro, a Mac Mini, or you've got yourself one of the Mac laptops such as a MacBook, a MacBook Air, or a MacBook Pro, well, there is a hard drive inside of that computer. And the hard drive contains all of your data. It not only contains the macOS operating system, but it contains all of your precious data, all of your files, all of your folders, all of your photos, your videos, your banking information, all of that is stored on the hard drive that is sitting inside of your Mac. And when you first install macOS, or you first go and buy your Mac from an Apple store, for example, well, that hard drive, when you boot up your Mac, is not encrypted. It's not encrypted at all. So if your Mac was lost or stolen, they could easily take that hard drive out of your Mac, plug it into their computer or into a USB enclosure and access your data. It's not enough to just have a password on your Mac. You know, when you boot up your Mac and you log in with a username and a password, that is great, but that is not encryption. That is just putting a password on the operating system, which is macOS. But you can still access the data from that hard drive by taking it out if it's not encrypted. So by encrypting your hard drive using the macOS software so that it's only visible to an authorized user, and that would be you. So by encrypting it, you're going to get yourself a secure key, like an encryption key, or it's going to be tied to your Apple ID. Your Apple ID, of course, is what is used for you setting up your Mac, and a lot of your Apple services would be tied to an Apple ID. So unless you are an Apple ID owner, your Apple ID, or you have an encryption key, you won't be able to get access to that data if somebody takes it out of that computer. So let's now jump onto my Mac and show you how to encrypt and decrypt the hard drive on your Mac. Now, we are running macOS Monterey for this demo, but if you're watching this and you're running a different version of macOS, that is fine. You could be running an earlier or a different version altogether. The steps will be very, very similar. So let's now jump onto our Mac and show you how to encrypt and decrypt your hard drive. We need to open up the system preferences, which you can access from the very top left-hand corner, the Apple logo, clicking on that and then navigating to system preferences. We then navigate to security and privacy. Within security and privacy, we're now going to select File Vault, and then down the very bottom, we need to now unlock this so that we can make changes. Enter in your password and then that will be unlocked. Please take note of the warning stating that your login password or recovery key will be needed to be able to access that data. If you forget your password or recovery key, then your data could be lost because you won't be able to recover it without that. To turn File Vault on, you'll need to unlock your disk with your password. There are two ways to recover and set a password for this encryption. One is to use your iCloud account. The other one is to set a recovery key. We'll first look at the recovery key option. So we're going to go and select that and say we do not want to use our iCloud account. Now this is the recovery key. You want to make sure that you copy that and save it in a secure location because you will need this to be able to recover your data. But the recommendation is to always use your iCloud account. So this is the iCloud account that you use to configure your Mac. The hard drive will then begin encrypting. The encryption may take several hours to complete, but then once it's done, you'll notice that the File Vault is now turned on, and you can easily turn it off if you need to. So we've gone through the steps on how to encrypt the hard drive, make your hard drive secure so that that hard drive is scrambled and only you have the key to be able to unlock it in the event that it's lost, stolen, and only you have that key to be able to unlock and decrypt that hard drive. Please do like this video, comment below. Why don't you let us know in the comments whether this video was helpful, whether this guide was helpful to you. And please also subscribe, clicking on the button on the bell. We release videos all the time that will definitely help you, and we will talk to you next time.